Oh yeah. Redfish number 6. Look at that dot, baby. I am hiding in my truck at Hopedale Marina, mostly because it's cold outside and the wind is bad for audio. Now the reason I am here is because I'm going fishing. It is really cold. There is only one other boat here that has launched today, and they have out-of-state tags. Obviously not too many people are going fishing today. Just me and one other lunatic. And we have conditions that are just about good enough to start a Redfish Jubilee, but I don't think the water is low enough. However, that does not mean that there's not a Redfish Jubilee going on somewhere in the marsh, away from the usual bankside community honey holes. So that's what I'm looking for today. Now, something like only 50% of you who are watching this video right now are actually subscribed to my channel. So if you enjoy inshore fishing, speckled trout, redfish with a smattering of bass fishing, you're in the right spot. And if you'd like to know when the next video goes live, all you have to do is subscribe and ring that bell for notifications. Alright, that's enough chit chat. Let's go ahead and magically transport to the first fishing spot. And we're here. And it is cold. It is cold, it's cold, it's cold. I don't know what the air temperature is, but the water temperature here is 43 degrees. So let me explain this concept to you. So we're going to pretend that the marsh is made up of levels. Actually, we don't have to pretend that is a fact. You have a top level, a middle level, and then a bottom level. When the water's really high, it's all the way up here at the top level. When it drains out, it goes all the way to the bottom level. Right now, as you can see, just by looking at the shoreline, you can see that the water's pretty darn low because you can see the mud bank, right? So when a cold front comes through and blows all the water out of the marsh, all the redfish that are at the top and middle level will all drain out to the bottom level. Right now, we're fishing at bottom level, hoping to find a concentration of redfish. So let's get to work. Here we go. Oh yeah. Coming into the boat. Bam. Here's our first redfish of the day right there, boys and girls. This how it's done. Check out that dot. Bang. I'm gonna release this bad boy, so that way you guys can come out here and catch this fish. All right, let's see if there's any more here. That's redfish number 1. Skunk is out the boat and that feels good. He did not hit hard. He just kind of sat on it and the line got heavy. There we go, that's another one. And these fish are barely biting. They're very cold. Oh yeah. Redfish number 2. Bang! And I'm also going to put this one back in the water so that way you guys can come out here and catch them. There you go, buddy. Oh, yep. There's one right there. Oh, this one's a little smaller. Wink. That's 16 inches though. It's warming up. That's a good eating size redfish, but I'm also going to put this one back so you guys can come out here and catch it. That, and you know what? The world can just use a little more conservation. What we have here is a national treasure, and we really ought to take good care of it. Oh man! Dude, get out! They are stacked up like what you read about in books. See, this is why I made that Redfish Jubilee video, not because I want you to go, oh no! I caught a stick. Alright guys, this is an awesome stick. See here, see how it has multiple branches? It's a little slimy because it's kind of been in the water for a while. This is a good stick. I want you to catch this stick. So I'm going to put it back in the water. Not bad for our first spot, but there's another spot that I would like to go to. Try not to be too disappointed with where I'm at. But going back to the whole like levels analogy, this is like the most bottom level you can really get in the marsh. and it could be really good. I think we might catch a few here, so let's get to work. One of the reasons I really love a bass boat is because it has a low wind profile. Because it's sitting so low to the water, the wind can't grab a whole lot of it and blow it all over the place. If I had a boat with really tall gunnels, and especially a boat with a big center console and a T-top, like my old bay boat, the wind would just grab it and blow it all over the place, and I couldn't keep station, meaning I can't stay in one spot with a trolling motor as easily as I am right now. Well, that didn't take long. Now, something else people talk about is how much drag their bait caster has. Oh, my bait caster's got 22 pounds of drag on it. Okay, well, reels that are used for fishing tuna have 22 pounds of drag. This Atula 150 has something like 13 pounds of drag. And I can lock it down so that this redfish could not pull out any drag at all. Man, the water's clean. Oh, he's a big one. I found that typically whenever a reel company is bragging about how much drag their reel has, they're doing that to make up for something else, which is usually, I don't know, lack of quality. All right, that's redfish number 4 for you. Bang! Look at that dot right there. Down she goes. All right. All right, well, let's go and begin the redfish catching montage. There we go. Oh yeah. Redfish number 7. Oh man, did not take long. Redfish number 8. Whee! And just to be clear, like, nobody told me to come out here and check these spots. No one told me, hey, there's a bunch of redfish here. No one tells me anything, and I don't want anyone to tell me anything. I want to find fish on my own. I came out here, I checked this. Sometimes it might happen that you don't catch a lot of fish or you strike out. Well, that's just the way it goes, man. But put in your time and it'll eventually pay off. Look at that girl right there. Bam, there we go, right there. Look at that. So this is the redfish setup, and all I've got for bait is real simple. Just a 3/8 ounce jig head with gulping, what's that called? Gulping new penny. Nothing special here, guys. Yeah, boy. Oh no! Oh, it got off. That's all right. More hotel redfish, baby. Another redfish. That's another one, baby. Bam, baby. Whew. This redfish has a little bit of mange or something on it though. It really makes me wonder what's up with a fish like this. That's crazy. It's like some weird worm thing is coming out of it. All over the deck of the boat here, there's little leeches and other parasites that are just clinging all over these fish. It's just that time of year they get so cold and they're sitting on the bottom so much that parasites are able to get a hold of them. There's a little tackle tip I'd like to show you real quick. The bait that I've been using to catch these redfish is this Berkeley Gulp Live Shrimp. The color is new penny, but I don't really think the color really matters all that much. But I think what matters is the scent. It's the key detail that tells them, hey, this is something that's worth your time to eat and digest. So, as you can see, I ran out. But during this fishing trip, you may have noticed at times that I'm using different kinds of soft plastics. But what I'm using to make them just as good as the gulp, to make them really appeal to the redfish, is this garlic spray. This garlic spray formula that's made by Bang. This is my trick right here to make them bite. All right, so here's the deal. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up because it really does help. And if you'd like to be notified when the next one goes live, all you gotta do is subscribe and ring that bell for notifications. Thanks for watching, and tight lines.